So this van, this is the left passenger side wheel, and this is the driver side wheel. You see the drive axle or drive shaft, this one here, and then all the way to the other side to here. So this drive axle on the passenger side, it is very bad, and it must be replaced a lot because it makes noise and vibration and shaking, and especially when going uphill, driving like about 100 kilometers an hour or so, it makes a little bit noisy, a lot of shaking. I had this problem before. However, I put the link of that video. I took this van to the mechanic to repair the shaking or vibration after starting like from 60 kilometers or more when the car is moving. Anyway, so and then like they charged me, the first mechanic charged me about almost $1,200. Did not solve the problem. He replaced the wheel bearing, he replaced the router, and he did other things, but the problem did not solve. Finally, it was very easy to fix the tires. The first owner, when I bought this van, he had a very bad tires, and the tires are not 100% radius, so when the tire spins, goes up and down, and the tire were very bad. So as I replaced both four tires actually, all of them I replaced them, and the shaking is gone completely. You can check that video in the link description. Now the shaking is not about the tires, because the tires has been replaced with the wheel and everything, and those are really good tires. The old tires are terribly bad, and they are like going up and down. They're not 100% perfect. Anyway, so to check the drive axle, when you lift the car jack, lift it with the car jack, and then you can easily put your hand here on this side here, this one, see, like that, and you shake it. When you feel love shaking, that means it's bad. And but today I'm not gonna replace it because it's gonna, takes time and everything. The last time I did, about maybe 2 years ago, I added a lot of grease here, and it solved the problem immediately. Now maybe the grease is over or not there anymore. This is what I'm gonna check. So I'm gonna have to lose this the clamp here. You see this clamp? I'm gonna have to release it, and this bolt here, the protector bolt, this one here, I'll just push it a little bit that way and check and put more grease in. Let's see if there is any grease left over, or I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, there's no much grease there, but I'm gonna have to fill it up with the grease and give it a test, just like I did last time. I'm sure this will solve the problem, or at least another 2 or 3 years until this one completely gone and time to replace it. And so let's get this start. So we have to lift the van, lift it up, jack it up, and then we have to remove this passenger side wheel, so we can access the drive axle. Here you see the drive axle, drive shaft. See, that's bad. There's a lot of movement here, and that's what causes shaking. So again, it's best to replace this, but since I'm low of budget and I don't have time, it's gonna take me a few hours to do this. To replace this, you need to remove the shock, remove this, remove the, you know, there's a lot of things you need to remove and to replace this. But the trick is, I'm just gonna add a grease to the underneath of this bolt here. You see this bolt? Hopefully that will solve the problem. As you see here, see, if you can take a look there, and just barely, not enough, it's dry and it makes a lot of noise. Adding grease, it'll kind of reduce the, make it smooth, last longer, and also you know, it get rid of the vibration and shaking. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to lose this clamp here, this one. Removed first, then we need to pull this one a little bit. Good. Now you can have a, you can see there. So you see the grease I added before, okay, and now we need to add more. I think maybe it'll help too, but definitely this needs to be replaced. It's really bad. See, when I shake it, see, now we put a lot of grease over there, as you see, but that's good because the access basically will just goes away while after like driving it for a few kilometers, and the rest will stay there. Yeah, that's good. As you see, this type of clamp, it's really hard to do because you need a special pliers, a special tool to tie it, to put it back in. So, and it's not really tight, as you see. So I can use this again, but I would rather use this my own. I can make my own clamp, tie it really hard so the grease won't leak again. And by the way, the other clamp over there, so there are two of them. One is big, one is small, is connected here, goes around here, and then the big one there. The big one, I tried to put it in, but it's just really tough. I don't have the right equipment or right tools to do this. As you see, this one, it has a like adjustment here, you see, holes, and then you need to tie it. Use a special pliers to tie it down and then hook it like that. But I saw this one, it's not easy to remove, it's not easy to put it back in again, and Like you see, those are really easy clamps. Those are reusable. This one is just too tough to work with. It's not easy at all. So I'm gonna use my own clamp. This is really super heavy duty wire and flexible. I can easily tighten it too much and that's it. Let's do this. So first I'm gonna go beneath the car to tighten this one first. Here, as you see, we did double here, 2 clamps in here and one here. I think that's make it really good. That's very strong. It's not gonna move nowhere. It's very good, very solid. We'll give it a test drive and see how it's gonna act. Time to take it for test drive and see if this shaking is still there. So far it looks good. Sometimes shaking start even at like 50, 60 kilometers an hour, but now we're gonna take it to the highway and check it if the shaking is still after we add the grease and everything. Now usually shaking start when I start accelerating. Now I'm accelerating, as you see, 70 kilometers an hour. You can see here, very normal. See, this is the bottle. Very normal. It was like before, when I reach up to 100 kilometers an hour, start shaking like that. It was very, very bad. But now you can see, very stable, just the regular, normal shake. Shaking is completely gone. But let's see when we reach like about 100 kilometers an hour, see what happens. Okay, now it's just gonna accelerate up to 100 kilometers an hour. Okay, now it's 90. Shaking here, which is compared before with nothing basically, but you see now it's 100 kilometers an hour and very normal. So right now, as you see, it's 100 kilometers an hour. Before, when I reach 100 kilometers an hour, this thing is shaking like so crazy. It was shaking like very bad like that. But now you see, very good, no more shaking. So shaking, I would say, gone about like almost 95%. Reduce that grease, reduce the shaking. Is just tiny little bit because we're going uphill a little bit, but before it was so bad. I mean, I think it's pretty good. See, just a little bit tiny shaking here, which is not bad actually, and because we're going uphill, that's why. Now we're gonna accelerate more. Again, very, very, very stable. This is really good. I mean, except when I go uphill accelerating hard, it shakes a little bit more. And but other than that, on a good flat road like this one, see, 100 kilometers an hour, no issues, no problem. So I think that's solved the problem for another maybe at least, I hope, 2 maybe 3 years, or like last time I used the grease, will last for 4 years. So I hope this time will last maybe same time or a little bit less or longer. But that saved me like a few $100 and time to replace the axle. And other than that, everything is good. Shaking really normal, you know, not too bad, not too crazy. But yeah, thank you for watching again. All the best, and hope to see you next time.